Tom?
Yes, man, I'm just saying all the best to yourself and your family for the new year.
Thank you, sir. May I return the compliments?
Thank you very much. I haven't seen you for a while. You're looking good.
I'm still around. Fighting the good
God
fight.
bless.
Trying to roll with the punch.
There you go.
Good morning, Senator Finson.
Be seated and please turn your cameras off unless you've been called.
All attorneys, turn camera off.
All right, just to understand the position, what we're doing is that we've asked attorneys to turn the cameras off. We ask you also to turn your microphones off because we can hear you, and we will call you in relation in the order that we have. Thanks for your cooperation for the slightly delayed start. We were trying to ensure that we got things in the perfect order. Often, as you know, we need to proceed in relation to the seniority in terms of council present, and we wanted to ensure that we have that correct. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for your cooperation. We thank you. I see that we had a very lively discussion while you waited. We want to thank, I see the president of the Bar Association was here. I understand that there should also be representative from the General Legal Counsel. We will hear persons as we proceed. I think most people are now familiar with the practice direction in relation to how we ought to proceed, and so we will start in relation to that. I understand that we should start with matter, Mr. King's Counsel, Mr. Michael Hilton. I understand that you are first on the list. Mr. Hilton.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, may I mention the matter of claim number SU 2021 CV 04995, the application of Samantha Alexandra Grant.
Yes. Yes, Mr.
This matter brought by fixed date claim form seeks an order that Ms. Grant be admitted to practice in this court and in the courts of this country. The application is supported by an affidavit, which your lordship will find at page 10 of your bundle. And that affidavit both deposed to and exhibits documents relevant to her qualifications to be admitted. Your lordship will find her academic certificates and qualifications, the certificates from the General Legal Counsel confirming her suitability, both in terms of qualification and fitness, and of course, the important receipt proving payment of the necessary fees.
Yes.
She was also included in her bundle, my lord, an affidavit of service, which indicates service on the General Legal Counsel, which has not opposed the application. My lord, it appears to me that the papers are in order, that all the relevant documents are there. And if your lordship agrees, I would respectfully ask that you make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Hilton. I have perused the papers. The papers are all in order, and we will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. We now ask Ms. Grant to stand and take the oath.
Is that the protocol, my lord? The applicant should stand when taking the oath?
Yes, Mr. Hilton. I'm sorry, you're not hearing me very clearly.
Yes, I am, my lord. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes, Ms. Grant can now stand and take the oath.
Grant, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you, my lord. May I now mention the matter of claim number SU 2021 04817, Tanya Amanda Gray. Now, this too is an application by fixed date claim form to be admitted to the bar. Fixed date claim form being at page 1 of your lordship bundle, and it is supported by an affidavit of the applicant, which, as you will see, starts at page 13 of the bundle. That affidavit, my lord, indicates that the applicant holds the relevant degrees from the University of the West Indies, has obtained a qualifying legal education certificate, and has also obtained the certificates of the General Legal Counsel as to her character and meeting the necessary educational qualifications. She has also exhibited the receipt for the payment of the necessary fees and has exhibited proof of service of the claim form on the respondent, the General Legal Counsel. My lord, I would submit that the papers are in order, Ms. Gray's application, and I would respectfully ask the court to make an order in terms of the fixed date claim. I didn't.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, I understand. I realized my microphone was off. It's now on. Yes, I said the papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form, and we now ask Ms. Gray to stand and take the oath. Ms. Gray, you may stand and take the oath. I'm sorry, is Ms. Gray off camera? Yes.
Tanya Amanda Gray,
I
do
spent
swear
20
that
quotes
I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Ms. Gray. Welcome to the profession.
My lord. My lord, the next applicant.
Counsel, before you move on, Ms. Joanne Reed, could you
claim number.
Counsel, before you move on, Ms. Joanne Reed, could you kindly turn your camera off?
Pause, my lord, because I think the registrar was just addressing Ms. Reed.
Yes, continue, Mr. Hilton. We had just had someone whose camera was on. It causes us some difficulty. We ask all persons to turn their cameras off. The only persons who should have the cameras on would be the lawyer presenting and the person who is going to take the oath. Thank you very much. Yes, Mr. Hilton, please go ahead.
My lord, the matter of application 4821, the application of Cheyenne Abigail Hilton.
Yes, sir.
This application, my lord, again by fixed date claim form for an order that the applicant be admitted to the Jamaican bar and to practice here and throughout the courts of this island. The applicant's grounds, which mirror the evidence set out in the affidavit that supports it, indicates that she has obtained a Bachelor of Laws degree, completed the program at the Norman Mandel Law School and been awarded the legal education certificate, and has secured the certificates from the General Legal Counsel as to her suitability, qualifications, and fitness for practice. She has also indicated, my lord, that she has served the General Legal Counsel, which has not opposed the application in any way. In those circumstances, I would respectfully submit that the application is in order and ask that the court make an order in terms.
Very well. Yes, Mr. Hilton, the papers are in order, as you have indicated. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. I now invite Ms. Hilton to stand and take the oath.
Diane Abigail Hilton, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Hilton. Welcome to the profession.
Now, the next applicant is Timera Ashley Mason, claim number 4815. This applicant, my lord, seeks by way of fixed date claim form orders from this honorable court that she be admitted to practice, called to the bar. Her documentation in support includes in particular her affidavit that starts at page 15 of your bundle, and that exhibits
All right, hold one moment for me, please, Mr. Hilton. I think that there might be an open microphone. We're trying to just deal with that. It's affecting my hearing. One moment, please, Mr. Hilton.
Sorry, ma'am.
Circumstances. I'm sorry, Mr. Hilton. Please go ahead. We are having just some issues online.
I understand, ma'am. So, ma'am, I think that Ms. Mason's application is supported by her affidavit, which starts at page 15. And I was going on to indicate that her affidavit exhibits the documentation relevant and required in support, and in particular, both her academic qualifications and her professional qualifications in the sense of the certificates from the General Legal Counsel. She has also provided proof of payment of the relevant fees and that she has served the General Legal Counsel with the documents. In those circumstances, my lord, I submit that the papers are in order, and I respectfully ask that an order be made in terms,
Yes,
and that she be allowed to take.
Very well, Mr. Hilton. The papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. The court now invites Ms. Mason to take the oath.
Mayor Ashley Mason, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much, Ms. Mason. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, moving on to applicant 4736, Anne-Marie Stewart.
4736. Yes, Mr. Hilton, please proceed.
Ms. Stewart's application by way of fixed date claim form is to be admitted to the bar. Ms. Stewart has provided evidence by way of affidavit that she is a Jamaican national, over the age of 21, has obtained the relevant certificates and qualifications, both academic and professional. She has, in particular, the certificates from the General Legal Counsel as to her fitness and suitability to be admitted to the bar. And my lord, she has provided proof of payment of the relevant fees. She has also enclosed in her bundle a copy of an affidavit of service proving service on the counsel, the respondent counsel, and there is no response contrary from the counsel. I would submit that the papers are complete and in order, and ask that you make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Yes, very well. Yes, Mr. Hilton, the papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Stewart, please stand and take the oath.
I, Anne-Marie Ann Stewart, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much, Ms. Stewart. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, my final applicant, Charles Detroit Young, application 4750.
Yes.
It's entirely coincidental that the only male, happens to be last in alphabetical order. My lord, Mr. Young, application is made by way of fixed day claim form, as you will see at page 1 of your bundle, at tab 1. And the applicant sets out the grounds in his fixed day claim form, which are supported by his affidavit in support. And that affidavit both deposits to and exhibits the certifications required for admission to the bar. That is his academic certification from the law school and the faculty of law, and his certificates of fitness from the General Legal Counsel. Has also produced proof, my lord, of payment of the necessary fees. And there's an affidavit of service that you'll find at tab 4, which relates to service on the General Legal Counsel. My lord, I respectfully submit that the papers are in order and ask the courts to make an order in terms and to invite Mr. Young to take the oath.
Very well. Yes, Mr. Hilton, the papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. And I invite Mr. Young to take the oath, to stand and take the oath.
Charles Detroit Young, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Young. Welcome to the profession. Thank you, Mr. Hilton. I believe that is your list, sir.
It is, my lord. Much obliged.
Thank you very much, sir. Miss Llewellyn.
May please you.
Yes.
May you, Llewellyn.
Yes, madam.
4 matters on your lordship's list.
Yes, ma'am.
I will call the first one. Claim number 04837 in respect of an application by Talige Masana Brooks.
Yes, madam.
Lordship located the matter.
Yes,
My lord, Miss Talige Masana Brooks has filed necessary papers for her admission to practice at the bar. If your lordship looks at her application, this is by way of fixed date claim form at page 1, and there's also her affidavit which supports the fixed date claim form, and exhibited thereto we have her qualification certificate from the University of the West Indies, School of Legal Education, and her qualification of certificate of fitness from General Legal Counsel, supported by the affidavit of service. There is also the exhibiting of the receipt as it relates to the relevant tax, and having perused the documentation filed, I do believe that your lordship would find that all the papers are in order, and I would therefore ask very respectfully and humbly that your lordship would make the necessary order in the terms outlined in the fixed date claim form for Ms. Brooks to be admitted to practice at the bar.
Yeah, thank you, Ms. Llewellyn. The papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. I invite Ms. Brooks to stand and take the oath. Do you have her? I'm not.
I, Callie J. Mastana Brooks, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Brooks. Welcome to the profession. Oh yes, I hope Mr. Hilton will forgive me that I did overlook the formal gowning, but I think that I do know that these things can be done as we go along. Thank you very much.
Much obliged.
Yes, Ms. Llewellyn, you have other matters.
Yes, Commissioner. The next matter on your Lordship's list is claim number 04818.
Yes.
In the matter of an application by Morgan Jada Kelly. A perusal of the bundle in this matter would reveal that a fixed-date claim form was indeed filed. It can be found at page 1, pages 1 to 4, and this is supported by an affidavit which exhibits the qualifying certificates of Ms. Kelly. There is her Bachelor of Laws degree, her legal education certificate.
Recording in progress.
And indeed, her...
Recording stopped.
And indeed, her certificate of fitness from the General Legal Counsel. And there is also exhibited the necessary tax receipt, the particular documentation, I believe, having perused them, is indeed in order, and I would crave her Lordship's leave to grant an order in terms of the fixed date claim form for Ms. Morgan Jada Keller to be admitted to practice at the bar. May it so please you.
Thank you, Ms. Llewellyn. The papers are in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. I invite Ms. Kelly to stand and take the oath.
I, Morgan Jada Kelly, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kelly. Welcome to the profession.
And with your Lordship's leave, I will now proceed to robe her.
Certainly, madam.
Much obliged.
Thank you, ma'am.
Next matter on your Lordship's list concerns the claim number CV 04835 in the matter of an application by Mr. Rashid Antoine Lee. A perusal of the bundle in respect of Mr. Lee would reveal that this application was filed by a fixed date claim form at page 1 bundle, and it is supported by the affidavit of Mr. Lee, and it exhibits all the qualifying certificates that are necessary to give support to his application, his Bachelor of Laws degree, legal education certificate, and of course, his qualifying certificate of fitness from the General Legal Counsel. And there also is the very important exhibiting of the relevant tax receipt in this matter. Having perused the documentation, is my respectful opinion, and I do crave your lordship's leave that you will find favor with the fact that the documents are indeed correct and would support his application for admission practice at the bar.
Yes, Mr. Llewellyn, I peruse the documents. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. And I now invite Mr. Lee to stand and take the oath.
I, Rashid Antoine Lee, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
And with your lordship's leave, may I now be permitted to roll?
Certainly,
Mr. Lee.
All right, thank you. Welcome to the profession, Mr. Lee. Yes,
Much
Mr.
obliged. And the final matter on my list, Millard, is claim number CV04831. It concerns the matter of an application by Abigail Maxine Leiber. A perusal of the bundle will reveal that this application was made by a fixed date claim form, which can be found at page 1 of the bundle, and that it is supported by Ms. Leiber's affidavit, and it exhibits the relevant and necessary certificates indicating her qualification, the Bachelor of Laws degree, her legal education certificate. We also have her certificate of fitness from the General Legal Counsel. And we also have the official receipt in respect of the taxes paid. Having perused the documents myself, I do verily believe that they are indeed in order and would support most definitely the application of Ms. Leiber to be admitted to practice at the bar. I would therefore crave your lordship's leave and ask that an order be made by your lordship in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Llewellyn. The papers are indeed in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. I invite Ms. Leiber to stand and take the oath.
Abigail Maxine Leiber, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much, Ms. Leiber. Welcome to the profession.
And with your lordship's leave, may I now be permitted to roll counsel?
Certainly, madam.
Thank you very much, Mr. If I may just very briefly indicate that all four counsel, I had the pleasure of having them at different times in my criminal practice and procedure tutorial at the Normandy Law School, where I'm a tutor. And I can only note that our interface has motivated them to join us as prosecutors on this side. All the very best wishes to your lordship for the season.
Well, Madam DPP, if they appear before me and they get anything wrong, I know who to blame. So thank you very much, Madam. Very well. Queen's Counsel, Mrs. Minot Phillips, I think you're next.
May it please you, my lord. My lord, the briefing we had from the registrar before indicated that we should adopt the short form of presentation. So unless your lordship has a problem with me doing so, I will follow the registrar's direction. And she also indicated that the candidates should be pre-robed, which they are, in the interest of time. My lord, I'm not sure if there's a discrepancy between your lordship's briefing and ours, but I'll just follow the short form because I know there are several, and she did indicate she was hoping the entire proceedings would be done within 2 hours. So with that in mind, my lord, I present, if I might, the matter of SU 2021 CV 04796.
Yes.
The matter of Luke Daniel Oliver Phillips. And I ask for your lordship's determination of whether the papers are in order. And if that is so, for your consequential order.
Yes, Ms. Phillips, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form, and Mr. Luke Phillips can take the oath.
Stand and
I, Luke Daniel Oliver Phillips, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Phillips. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lord. The next matter on your lordship's list, SU 2021-04806. And the applicant I present to your lordship is Jacob St. Jude Oliver Phillips. I ask for your lordship's determination of whether the papers are in order.
Yes, madam, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Jacob Phillips may take the oath.
I, Jacob St. Jude Oliver Phillips, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much, Mr. Phillips. Welcome to the profession.
Bring the other. The next matter I have on your lordship's list is the matter of SU 2021 CV 04824, the matter of Mavita Marie McNaught Williams. I ask your lordship to consider the matter and indicate whether you find the papers to be in order.
The papers are in order, madam. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. And Ms. McNaught Williams. Forgive me, madam, we've had a circus of Phillipses. Ms. McNaught Williams may take the oath.
My lord, she's asking if she could be permitted to affirm.
Certainly. Madam, if you are going to affirm, you don't need to take the Bible. You put down the Bible, you hold up your right hand, and you say, I do solemnly and sincerely declare and affirm rather than swear.
Very well, my lord. I, Mavita Marie McNaught Williams, do solemnly and sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and abilities and judgment.
Thank you very much, Ms. McNaught Williams. Welcome to the profession. Yes, Ms. Phillips.
Yes, my lord. The next matter I have on your lordship's list is the matter of SU 2021 CV 04966, Moonmati Devi Sitaram. If your lordship has located that bundle,
yes, ma'am.
I would ask your lordship to indicate whether you find it to be in order, and if so, to make an order in terms of fixed date.
Yes, madam. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Sitaram may stand and take the oath.
Hold the Bible in your right hand.
I, Moonmati Sitaram, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much. Madam, welcome to the profession, Ms. Sitaram. Yes, Ms. Phillips.
Well, the last matter I have on your lordship's list is SU 2021 CV 04748 in the matter of an application by Anne-Marie Edna White. And if your lordship has found that bundle, I ask for your determination on whether you find it to be in order.
Very, one moment, madam. This one is a little bit larger than the others.
If you like my assistance in taking you through it, my lord, I could.
Okay. Okay. No, it's just, forgive me, madam. The first degree is differently worded as a Bachelor of Arts in, yeah, it's differently worded. That was the pause that I had. Yes, madam, the papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. White may stand and take the oath.
She wishes also to affirm, if your lordship will permit.
Very well, she may affirm.
I, Anne-Marie Edna White, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you very much, Ms. White. Welcome to the profession. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mrs. Maynard Phillips.
Thank you, my lord. That completes my list.
Yes.
Very much obliged, my lord.
Right, thank you. Mrs. Kitson, I understand that you are next, madam.
My lord, I am. Thank you. My lord, may I mention?
Yes,
may I mention first the matter of Jamie Kerrian Alicia Brown Bailey?
Yes.
My lord, are you hearing me? I'm not entirely sure if I am clear.
Yes, madam, I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Thank you so much, my lord. My lord, if I could refer your lordship to the application of Jamie Kerrian Alicia Brown Bailey.
Yes, ma'am.
My lord, I have had the opportunity of examining her application,
yes,
and I find it to be in order. And if your lordship agrees with me, I would move the court to grant the order as prayed in the fixed date claim form.
Very well, madam. I have also perused the matter. It is in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Brown Bailey may stand and take the oath.
My lord, may she be permitted to affirm?
Certainly, she may affirm.
I, Jamie Kerrian Alicia Brown Bailey, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skills and judgment.
Thank you very much, Ms. Brown Bailey. Welcome to the profession.
My lord, may she be ruled?
Certainly, madam.
Much obliged, my lord.
Yes, ma'am.
My lord, my second application is one on behalf of Gordon Alexander McFarlane. My lord, I have perused his documents, the application and supporting affidavit, and I find them to be in order. And if your lordship agrees with me, I would ask that your lordship would grant the order as prayed in the fixed date claim form.
Very well, ma'am. I have perused the application. It is in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. McFarlane may stand and take the oath.
Obliged, my lord.
I, Gordon McFarlane, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
All right, thank you, Mr. McFarlane. Welcome to the profession. Yes, Miss
Hello.
Kitson, you may robe him.
Maybe robe. I'm indeed obliged, my lord. Obliged, my lord.
Thank you very much, Ms. Kitson. I know it must be coincidental that the two persons that you called, one has a surname which is partially Brown, and the other one has a first name that is Gordon.
That was so coincidental, my lord, but it made it such a joy for me.
I know, madam. I know it is coincidental. Thank you very much, ma'am. Have a very good day.
Thank you so much, my lord.
Mr. McBean, I understand you're next. Mr. Queen's Counsel, Mr. Garth McBean.
Yes, my lord. May it please you, my lord.
Yes, sir.
My lord, the first application I have is SU 2021 CV 04879 Latoya Tamara Harriot.
One moment for me, please, sir. We had another one before that.
Yes, sorry.
Harriet, you have.
Yes. Yes, my lord, in that matter, I'm instructed by Rogers and Associates.
Yes.
I have perused the papers. They appear to me to be in order, my lord, and if your lordship agrees, I would ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Well, just one moment, please, sir. Yes, Mr. McBean, the papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Miss Harriet may stand and take the oath.
Yes, no problem.
I, Latoya Tamara Harriet, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Harriet. Welcome to the profession.
Yes.
Yes, Mr. McBean.
My next applicant, my lord, is Javed Kemoy Grant.
That's the one I have, yes. Yes, sir.
In that matter, my lord, I'm instructed by Mr. Peter Champagne, Queen's Counsel, unavoidably absent. My lord, in this matter, I have perused the papers. They appear to be in order to me, and if your lordship agrees, I'd ask for an order in terms of 68 form.
Yes, sir. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Grant may stand and take the oath.
Much obliged.
I, Javed Kemoy Grant, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much, Mr. Grant. Welcome to the profession.
Much obliged.
Lord, the next application I have is the matter of David Jonathan Stone.
Yes. Yes, sir.
My lord, in that matter, I've also perused the papers, the fixed date claim form and other documents. They appear to me to be in order. And if your lordship so finds, I'd ask for an order in terms.
Yes, sir. We have perused the papers. They are, in fact, in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Stone may stand and take the oath.
Much obliged.
I, David Jonathan Stone, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
My lord.
Mr. Stone, welcome to the profession, Mr. Stone.
I know I've been adopting a short form, my lord, but
Yes,
I
sir.
would be I'd be remiss. I have the great pleasure, my lord, of presenting this student. This was my student, but not only that, he's a grandson of retired Justice Marva McIntosh. It's indeed a pleasure.
I see. Very well.
Yes. My lord, the next applicant is Stacy Ann Evelyn May Hewlett.
Yes.
And in that matter, my lord, I have perused the paper as well, and I find them to be in order. In that matter, I'm instructed by Mr. Nico Pagan.
Yes, sir.
And if your lordship so finds, I'd ask that there be an order in terms.
Very well. Just one moment, sir.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, Mr. McBean,
Yes.
the papers are in fact in order.
May I ask that she affirm, my lord?
Yes, the court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Hewlett may stand and affirm.
Much obliged.
I, Stacy Ann Evelyn May Hewlett, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
I'm much obliged, my lord. I think that is my list, my lord. I see your lordship looking at another brief. Does your lordship have?
I'm sorry. Queen's Counsel, Mrs. Gibson Henlin.
Yes.
Is Mr. Piper present? I'd asked for Mr. Piper first. I didn't get a response. Maybe I was not being heard. Yes, Mrs. Gibson Henlin. I see
My lord,
you.
I'm hearing you.
And your background for the first time, I think, on Zoom that I've known it is actually real and not artificial. Yes, Mrs. Gibson Henlin.
I'm very observant as usual, my lord. If it pleases you, my lord, may I present the application of Paige Elizabeth Gordon to be called to the bar. The papers appear to me to be in order, my lord, and if you agree, then I ask that she be invited to take the oath.
Yes, Ms. Gordon's papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Gordon may stand and take the oath. Yes, madam.
I, Paige Elizabeth Gordon, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Gordon. Welcome to the profession.
My lord,
Yes, ma'am.
may I present the applicant to be admitted to practice as an attorney at law, Ariana Anne Marie Mills. Her papers appear to be in order. If you agree, my lord, may she be admitted to take the oath.
Yes, Mrs. Gibson Henlin. Her papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Mills may take the oath.
I, Ariana Anne-Marie Mills, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Mills. Welcome to the profession. Yes, Mrs. Gibson-Henlin.
My Lord, may I present the application of Ronice Sharon Shantonio Simpson on her application to be admitted to practice as an attorney at law. Her papers appear to be in order, and if you agree, my Lord, may she be invited to take the oath.
Very well. The papers are in order, Mrs. Gibson-Henlin. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Simpson may take the oath.
I, Ronice Sharon Shantonio Simpson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Simpson. Welcome to the profession. Yes, Mrs.
My
Gibson.
Lord, may I present the application of George Washington Stewart to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. The papers appear to me to be in order, and if you agree, my Lord, may he be invited to take the oath.
Yes, Mrs. Gibson-Henlin, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Stewart may stand and take the oath.
I, George Washington Stewart, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Stewart. Welcome to the profession, sir. Yes, Mrs. Gibson-Henlin.
My Lord, may I present Shireen Daniel Willis on her application to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. The papers appear to me to be in order. If you so find, my Lord, may she be invited to take the oath.
Yes, madam. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Willis may stand and take the oath.
I, Shireen Daniel Willis, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Willis. Welcome to the profession. That is
My
your
Lord,
list, Mrs. Gibson-Henlin.
It is, my Lord, but if you may indulge me, that in relation to one applicant here, my Lord, it is an emotional moment for me and indeed a privilege, because Paige Elizabeth Gordon is my best friend's daughter. So I sit here on this day, my Lord, during the pandemic to stand almost in their shoes. We attend the same church in St. James from the same community, Irwin. We went to the Montego Bay High School and also the Montego Bay Community College. And here I am, my Lord, privileged to call her to the bar.
Well, madam, you know, this is the only time I will say this, but if she follows in your footsteps, then great things will happen for her also. Thanks, ma'am, and congratulations to you and to her family. Thank you, madam. Yes, Mrs. Nita Robertson. Queen's Counsel, Mrs. Nita Robertson. Yes, madam.
May it please you, my lord. I wish to present Ms. Tamika Amoya Bryce. I believe it's claim number 4887.
Yes, ma'am.
I ask that she be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. I've perused the papers, my lord, and they appear to be in order. And if your lordship is in agreement, I ask that the order be granted and that she be invited to take the oath.
Yes, ma'am. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Bryce may stand and take the oath.
May
I, Tamika Amoya Bryce, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
All right. Thank you very much, Ms. Bright.
Thank you, my lord. May I be permitted to rope her?
Certainly, madam. Very well. Welcome to the profession, Ms. Bryce. Thank you very much. Mr. Finster.
Thank you, my lord. That is my list.
Thank you, ma'am. Mr. Finster, Queen's Counsel, Mr. Finster, I understand that you are next, sir.
My lord, I think learned Queen's Counsel, Miss Nita Roberts, would tell you that I am senior to her by a few minutes, but that is the nature of it.
Better duty before. Yes, Mr. Finster.
Yes, my lord. Hi, Valerie. My lord, I have 5 matters that require your attention. The first being the application on behalf of Miss Melissa, Tracy, and Dennis. We have been instructed to use the short form. Miss Dennis is a...
One moment for me, please, sir. That's, our order might be slightly different from yours. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yes, Melissa, Tracy, and Dennis.
Yes.
I have perused the documents and would ask that your lordship order that the applicant may take the oath in terms.
Well, just one moment for me, sir. Let me just Very well. Yes, I have had an opportunity to peruse the documents. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Dennis may stand and take the oath.
I, Melissa Tracy Ann Dennis, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Dennis. Welcome to the profession, madam.
Thank you, my lord. The next matter is Mr. Marcus Mosiah Moore.
Yes.
I have perused these documents. They appear in order to me, and if your lordship is at them with me, we ask you make an order in relation to Mr. Moore.
Very well. Yes, sir. I have perused the documents. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Moore may stand and take the oath.
I, Marcus Mosiah Moore, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Moore. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lord. The next matter that I have is Mr. Jason Granville Cockerell.
Yes.
Chocolal. I have perused his documents and find them also in order, my lord, and ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form for Mr. Chocorel.
Yeah, just one moment, please, sir. Yes, sir. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Coquelel can stand and take the oath.
I, Jason Granville Chocolal, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chocolal. Welcome to the profession.
Thank you, my lord. The next matter, and equally, Ms. Bowen is robed. I ask that you order in terms with respect to her application. That's Ms. Natasha Anastasia Bowen.
Yes, sir. Ms. Bowen's documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Natasha Bowen may stand and take the oath. Yes, ma'am.
I, Nastasia Bowen, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Ms. Bowen. Welcome to the profession, madam.
Thank you, my lord. The final matter that I have with your lordship this morning relates to Mr. Demoy Romario Carr, and I ask for an order in terms with respect to Mr. Carr.
Yes,
I
sir.
have observed his documents and they appear to me to be in order.
Very well. Yes, sir. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Carr may stand and take the oath.
I, Demoy Romario Carr, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Right. Thank you, Mr. Carr. Welcome to the profession. Mr. Finn, so we had another matter for you, another person that is no longer on your list. And Mr. Allen?
No, apparently Mr. Taylor is going to deal with that. Queen's Counsel Taylor will deal with that matter.
Very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Finch.
That's the extent of my obligation.
Sir. Have a good day, sir. Mr. Manning, I understand Mr. Maurice Manning, Queen's Counsel, I understand you would be next.
May it so please you, my lord. Good morning. I have the pleasure of presenting to you and following the directions of the registrar, my lord, and with your leave, Shanice Victoria Evelyn.
One moment for me, please, sir. That's the second one that you have. Yep. One moment for me, sir. Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
And again, my lord, with your leave, if I may adopt the short form, Miss Evelyn's fixed date claim form filed November 23, 21, and the papers in your lordship's bundle, my lord, appear to be in order. And if your lordship so finds, might I ask that you make an order in terms of that fixed date claim form?
Very well. The documents are in fact in order, Mr. Manning. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Miss Evelyn may take the oath, stand and take the oath.
I, Shanice Victoria Evelyn, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much, Miss Evelyn. Welcome to the profession.
Next person, Jana. My lord, may it so please you, I have the privilege of presenting Jana K. Felicia Harris.
The fourth one.
Jana K. Felicia Harris, my lord, has before you an amended fixed date claim form filed November 25th.
One moment, please, Mr. All right. Very well. Mr. Manning, we have a little difficulty. I apologize to Ms. Harris. We are trying to deal with several of these matters. We have Ms. Harris's name, but we didn't get the suit number in time. So therefore, the staff here weren't able to locate it now. So, one moment.
You have the suit number, my lord? 4866.
Well, 48.
66, my lord.
66.
4866.
Okay. One moment for me. One moment for me, Mr. Manning. We'll just see how soon we can get it.
Thank you, my lord. It was my lord, if I may.
Mr. Manning, we are going to we'll send to the registry to locate the file, and we will deal with it. Can we deal with other matters? And as soon as we locate, we'll come back to you.
May I try to assist the court as well, my lord? This morning, the registrar indicated it was appeared under the name of Nadia Sinclair. And so I had indicated to her that I was calling the applicant, my lord.
Okay.
I do not know if that will assist the court.
All right, one moment for me, please. Let me see if that is the difficulty. We are checking to see if that is the difficulty that we have. You have it? We have it. Go ahead, Mr. Go ahead, Mr.
Thank you,
Manning.
my lord.
We now have it in hand.
I am most obliged, my lord. Jana K. Felicia Harris, my lord, has an amended fixed date claim form before the court. The papers in the bundle that is before your lordship appears to be in order. If your lordship so finds, might I ask you to make an order in terms of the amended fixed date claim form?
Very well. Yes, Mr. Manning, the documents are in order, even though it took us a little time to find them. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form, and Ms. Harris may take the oath.
I, John K. Felicia Harris, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Ms. Harris. Welcome to the profession. And I wish I could tell Ms. Harris that it will be unusual what happened a while ago, but the experience, I'm sure, will make her wiser. If she's working with you, Mr. Manning, you can always send her to the Supreme Court when any file needs to be found.
I'll make sure that she appears before your lordship as well, sir.
No, I don't think
My lord, may it so please you, I have one other matter. It is the fixed date claim form for Helena Rosemary Thompson White.
Oh. 6-7. You should have it in. Okay. No, that one. Yes, just give us
The
a few
fixed date
minutes.
claim form, the fixed date claim form, my lord, filed November 23, 2021.
Yes,
and
sir.
the papers that accompany it, my lord, appear to be in order. If your lordship so finds, might I ask that the court make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form?
Yes, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mrs. Thompson White may take the oath.
My lord, in this case, the applicant would wish to affirm.
Certainly, she may affirm.
With your leave.
Go ahead, madam, you may affirm.
I, Helena Rosemary Thompson White, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Thank you very much. Thank you, madam. Welcome to the profession, Mrs. Thompson White. Yes, Mr.
My lord, that's the end of my list. Thank you, my lord.
One moment for me, please. I do have another matter listed for you, Mr. Manning. Ms. Bennett, was that on your list?
That is on my colleague, Mrs. Leisha Ann Smith's list, my lord, and she will appear later to present that applicant to you,
Very
my
well.
lord.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. I understand Mr. Jeremy Taylor, Queen's Counsel. Yes, Mr. Taylor.
That is so, my lord. I have two matters on your list.
Yes, sir.
First matter, my lord, proposing the application of Rachel Rashana Grant to be admitted to practice within the several courts of the land.
Yes.
My examination of the papers filed has shown that everything is in order, and we humbly submit that the courts grant the order as prayed for in the fixed date claim form.
Very well. Yes, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Grant may stand and take the oath.
I, Rachel Rashona Grant, do swear that I will truly, well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much,
Yes, so please.
Ms. Grant. Welcome to the profession.
Congratulations. My Lord, the second matter on the list that I have carried off is claim number 4836, the application of Kemar Nevon Setal
Yes.
to be able to practice law in the several courts of the land. I have examined the papers, my Lord. They are in order, and we ask and pray that the order set out the fixed date claim for be granted.
Yes, the papers are in order, Mr. Taylor. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Sital may take the oath.
I, Kemar Nevon Setal, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
If I may be permitted to counsel, my Lord.
Certainly, Mr. Taylor.
Here we go.
Well, thank you very
My
much.
Lord.
Thank you very much, Mr. Taylor. Welcome to the profession, Mr. Sital.
My Lord, for me, just to steal a privilege. Young Mr. Setal first came here as a grade 9 student on a career day visit to the office of the EPP. And it also shows that I have not moved in those past years. I've had the honor now of bringing him full circle in this regard. He came here visiting from Calabar High School on that career day visit many years ago.
Very well. Congratulations, Mr. Sital, and you follow in very large footsteps. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Ms. Simone Mayhew, Queen's Counsel.
May it please you, my Lord.
Yes,
This
Ms.
morning
Mayhew,
yes, my Lord.
I must say that this must be the first time I've gotten I think I was there to address you as Queen's Counsel.
Oh, yes, my Lord, you were among
I like the sound of it. Yes, Ms. Mayhew, go ahead.
Thank you, my Lord. I have the pleasure of presenting an application this morning on behalf of Richard Anthony Goldburn to be entered on the roll and admitted to practice as an attorney at law in Jamaica. My Lord, I have perused the papers. I find them in order, and if the court agrees, I would ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Yes, madam.
He's pre-wrote, my Lord, in accordance with the practice direction from last year.
Yeah, yes, sir. The papers are in fact in order. Mr. Goldburn may stand and take the oath.
I, Richard Anthony Goulburn, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Goldburn. Thank you, Ms. Mayhew.
Thank you, my Lord.
Welcome to the profession, Mr. Goldburn. Mr. Andre Earl, I believe you're next. Queen's Counsel, Mr. Andre Earl, and it is also a pleasure to use that phrase for the first time.
I'm obliged, but I believe my learned friend, Miss Larmond, is ahead of me, my lord.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Larmond. Yes. Very well. Thank you, Mr. Earl. We seem to have had that in the wrong order. Miss Larmond, please forgive us.
May it please you, my lord. I'm entirely comfortable with Mr. Earl proceeding with the application if the court so pleases.
Okay.
But
Mr. Earl, Miss Larmond is being generous. I think you should grab that generosity.
Very well, my lord.
Since I already have the file in front of me.
Very well, my lord. And I thank my learned friend, Miss Larmond QC. My Lord, I beg to present the application of Chantel Shanique Mullings
Yes.
to be enrolled and admitted to practice. I have perused the papers and they appear to me to be in order. And provided you are of like mind, my Lord, I would ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. And I would also ask that Ms. Mullings be permitted to affirm based on religious reasons.
Very well. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Mullins, you may affirm, you may make your affirmation.
Much obliged, my Lord.
I, Chantel Shanique Mullings, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Mullins. Welcome to the profession. Thank you very much, Mr. Earl.
Thank you very much, my Lord.
Very well. Ms. Larmon, always in the greatest traditions of the profession, madam. Go ahead, Ms. Larmon.
May it please you, my Lord. I am privileged to present the application of Giselle Clara Marie Campbell to be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. The papers, my Lord, which support the fixed date claim form filed on November 25, 2021, appear to me to be in order. And my Lord, if you agree with this position, I would ask for an order in terms of the fixed date.
Yes, madam. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Campbell may now take the oath.
Grateful, my Lord.
I, Giselle Clara Marie Campbell, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Campbell. Welcome to the profession, madam. Yes, Ms. Lamont.
And the second applicant, my Lord, who I'm privileged to move an application for this morning, is Candice Agnes Elonde Walker. Ms. Walker's fixed date claim form was filed on November 25, 2021, and the affidavits that support it, my Lord, appear to me to be in order. And if the court agrees with me, I would ask for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Just one moment for me, please, madam. Yes, ma'am. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Walker may stand and take the oath.
I, Candice Agnes Elonde Walker, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and the duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Walker. Welcome to the profession. Thank you very much, Ms. Larmont.
Thank you, my Lord. Right. That is my.
Mr. Herondale.
May it please you, my lord?
Yes, Mr. Dale.
Yes, sir. I have the privilege of presenting the petition of Ms. Nicole Natty Sr. And this application is grounded on the fixed date claim form 4945.
Yes, sir.
The application, my lord, is supported by an affidavit by Ms. Senior, which is found on page 8 of the bundle, which indicates that she has fulfilled all the requirements required by the General Legal Counsel. And I would respectfully ask the court to say that the papers are in order and to allow her to be admitted to practice in the several courts of Jamaica.
Very well. Yes, Mr. Dale, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Natty Senior may take the oath.
I am obliged, my lord.
Very well.
I, Nicole Natty Senior, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much. Welcome, Ms. Natty Senior, to the profession. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Mr. Dale. Mr. Dabdoob. Mr. Abe Dabdoob is the person that I have next. Is Mr. Dabdoob present? Very well. I'm not having a response from Mr. Dabdoob. Mr. Maurice Saunders.
May it please my lord.
Yes, Mr. Saunders.
I have two matters listed before you. Destiny Bennett and Therese Saunders.
Yes.
I wish to proceed with the first mentioned one, Dorothy Abigail Bennett. Sorry, Destiny Abigail Bennett.
Yes.
Numbered SU 2021 CV 04841.
Yes, sir, I'm with you.
Lord, I have closely examined the fixed date claim form and the affidavit in support and all the other papers in support of the claim. It seems to me that they're in order. And if you're in agreement with me, I ask that the order be made in terms of the claim and that she be allowed to take the oath.
Yeah, yes, sir. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Bennett may stand and take the oath.
I, Destiny Bennett, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Bennett. Welcome to the profession.
My lord, she's already robed, but I will just adjust it to fix it properly.
Yes, sir. She can, she can be robed already. You're going to go on to your other matter, Mr. Saunders?
Yes, my lord.
Yes.
And that is Therese Elena Anika Saunders, suit number SU 2021 CV 04809.
Yes.
In this case, also, my lord, I've closely examined her application as set out in the fixed date claim form and the affidavit in support, along with the other papers. I find that they are in order, and if you agree with me, my lord, I ask that you make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form and that she duly take the oath.
Very well. Ms. Saunders, well, the papers are in order, Mr. Saunders. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Saunders, you may stand and take the oath.
I, Therese Elena Anika Saunders, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very, thank you very much, Ms. Saunders. Welcome to the profession. Thank you very much, Mr. Saunders.
Indeed, obliged, my lord. I will also adjust her robe.
Certainly, sir.
Well, I'm indeed obliged, my lord. And if you allow me just one little observation, a comment, in that today history is made not only because Miss Saunders is my daughter, and not only because Miss Bennett is like a daughter, but of note is the fact that this year is 50 years since the commencement, or since the first group of students started the Faculty of Law at the University of the West Indies in the new system of legal education. So the celebration continues throughout this year, and no doubt in a few years, the whole system may well be in celebration again, since those students would have graduated and would have joined the profession and would be celebrating 50 years since 1975. So I'm happy to be included in that group and to be presenting these two applicants today. Today, history is made. May it please them along.
Right, thank you, Mr. Saunders. I said that we took a very short break. Thank you very much, Mr. Saunders, and we are always cognizant of that historic aspect and are proud of the system that has endured half a century. Mr. Nelton Forsyth.
Yes, my lord. Mr. Saunders talk about 1975, my lord. I must talk about 1976.
All right, Mr. Forsyth, that's the one historical reminiscence we've had, we're not having anymore. Yes, go ahead, Mr. Forsyth.
That is so, my lord. My lord, my application today is for Mr. Brian Nicholas Forsyth, my lord, to be enrolled and admitted to practice an attorney at law. The application, my lord, is by fixed date claim form, and I've had the opportunity, my lord, to peruse that claim form and the exhibits thereto, and I'm satisfied that everything is in order, my lord. If you're like my mind, my lord, I'm going to ask you to make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Yes, the papers are in fact in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Brian Forsyth may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lord.
I, Brian Forsyth, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very, thank you very much, Mr. Forsyth, Mr. Brian Forsyth. Welcome to the profession. Thank you, Mr. Nelton Forsyth. Mr. Horace Gray. Mr. Gray.
If it pleases my lord.
Yes, sir.
Matter suit SU 2021 CB 04931.
Yes, sir.
Application of Matthew A. Burton, my lord. Following the protocol, my lord, I've taken the opportunity to examine the papers of the application, my lord.
Yes.
From my perusal, they appear to be in order.
Yes.
I hope the court so finds, my lord.
The court does.
Having so found, my lord, might Mr. Burton be invited to take the oath?
Very well. The papers are in order. The court will make order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Matthew Burton may take the oath. May stand and take the oath.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes.
I, Matthew Arsenio Burton, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Mr. Burton.
Might he be moved, my lord?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Very well, my lord, we're really obliged.
Yes. Yes, welcome to profession, Mr. Burton. Yes, Mr. Gray.
Grateful, my lord.
Mr. Gray, do you have another matter? I have another matter listed for you.
Not today, my lord. They are for tomorrow.
Not for today.
No, my lord.
Oh, I had Logan for today. Very well, Mr. Gray.
If the court sits as it sits today, my lord, we'll be back tomorrow.
You are going to be back tomorrow. Very well. Thank
Obliged,
you very much,
my lord.
Mr. Gray.
Pleasant day, my lord.
You too, sir. Mr. Lyndon Wellesley.
Lord,
Yes, Mr. Wellesley.
with your kind permission, suit number SU2021 CV04783.
Yes, sir.
Kadia Williams, an application.
Yes, sir.
We admitted. Fixed name claim form. I've perused the documents, my lord, and they are in order.
Yes, they are, sir.
And if your lordship is in agreement with me, I only ask for an order in terms.
Yes, the documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of fixed date, in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Williams may take the oath.
I, Kadia Kamisha Williams, do swear that I will well and truly deem myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Madam. Welcome to the profession, Ms. Williams. Thank you, Mr. Wellesley. Well, Mr. Leonard Green.
May it please you, my lord?
Yes, Mr. Green.
I am here on the application of Zoya Sarah Lee Edwards.
Yes.
I have had the opportunity to examine the papers, and they appear to be in order. And if the court is in fact in agreement with that, I would respectfully ask that Ms. Zoya Sarah Lee Edwards be permitted to take the oath.
Very well. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Edwards, you may take the oath.
I, Zoya Sarah Lee Edwards, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office of an attorney at law to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Thank you, Ms. Edwards. Welcome to the profession. Yes, Mr.
Thank you, my lord. Obliged, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Green. Thank you, Ms. Edwards.
I'm obliged.
Mrs. Joan Wood Rattray.
May it please you, my lord.
Yes, madam.
It is my pleasure to present the application of Natoya Sandrine Hasley. That is claim number 04955. My lord, I have looked over the papers and I believe that they are in order. And if you agree, my lord, I request an order in terms of the fixed date claim form and that you invite Ms. Hasley to take an oath.
Very well. I have seen the papers, madam. The papers are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Hasley may take the oath.
Thank you, my lord.
I, Natoya Sandrine Hasley, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you, Ms. Hasley.
I'm much obliged.
Welcome to the profession. Thank you very much, Mr. Woodbradtree. I see Mr. Samuda is already online. Mr.
Yes, my lord.
You are in fact next.
Thank you so much, my lord, for the privilege. Might I mention claim number SU 2021 CV 04854. respecting Siobhan St. Luke Hamilton.
Yes.
I ask, my Lord, that you peruse the papers. I have found them to be in order. And if you are similarly disposed, my Lord, I ask for an order in terms of the fixed date form. And thereafter, I would kindly extend an invitation to the court to have him take the oath and seek permission to rope him.
Certainly, sir. The papers are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Hamilton may stand and take the oath.
I, Siobhan St. Luke Hamilton, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
All right, thank you. Welcome to profession, Mr. Hamilton.
I'm indeed obliged to your lordship.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Samud, and I understand we'll hear from Mr. Hamilton later also.
Certainly, my Lord.
Mr. Christopher Dunkley. Mr. Dunkley is online. Very well. I'm not hearing from Mr. Christopher Dunkley. Mr. Gordon Brown.
He's moved on to Brown. You just called me.
I'm sorry, I'm hearing. If Mr. Dunkley is with us, he needs to turn on his camera so that we can see him.
May it please you, my lord.
Very well,
We were waiting patiently while all the Queen's counsels, old and new, took their rightful place in it.
Yes, Mr. Dunkley.
Yes. So we are very much here present and ready, my lord. Might I mention the matter of the application of Miss Anisha Kadisha Morrison
Yes, sir.
to be called to the bar?
Yes, sir.
I have perused Miss Morrison's application, my lady, my lord, through the fixed date claim, and I find them to be in order. And should the court be of a similar opinion, might I invite Miss Morrison to rise and take the oath?
Very well. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Morrison may take the oath.
I, Anisha Kadisha Morrison, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Morrison. Welcome to the profession. Thank you, Mr. Dunkley.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be before you again, my lord, and I will take my leave.
Very well. Thank you, sir. Mr. Gordon Brown. Counsel, Mr. Gordon Brown. Not the former politician, the other Mr. Gordon Brown. Very well. We have no response from that, Mr. Gordon Brown. Mr. Anthony Williams.
May it so please you, my lord.
Very well. 1 second for me, please. Mr. Dunkley, we just invite you to turn off your camera now, so we are only seeing the person there. So we just invite Mr. Dunkley to turn off his camera. Yes, Mr. Williams.
May it so please you, my lord, I refer to the matter. I have two matters. Claim number SU 2021 CV 04834.
Yes, sir.
And that's the matter of Deandra Amoy McPherson.
Yes.
I have punctiliously examined the brief, the documents filed, and I have found them to be in order, my lord. And if his lordship also is disposed in respect to my findings, I ask that an order be granted in terms of the fixed date claim form filed by Ms. Deandra Amoy McPherson.
Yes,
and
sir.
that she be permitted, my lord, to take the oath of office.
Yes, I have also looked at the documents. The documents are in fact in order. Ms. McPherson may take the oath.
I, Deandra Amoy McPherson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Thank you, Ms. McPherson. Welcome to the profession, madam.
Well,
Yes,
thank you.
Mr. Williams?
My Lord, Miss McPherson is my goddaughter, and it is a pleasure and privilege to have her being enrolled as an attorney, and I know that she'll do well.
Well, Mr. Williams, you know, I've known you long enough to know that I can get away with saying that she will do well despite that fact. You know that I don't say that I get away with it.
My Lord, she also went to a certain institution on Hope Road, not the one that you have in mind, my Lord, and I know you will agree with me, she will do even better.
That will probably help her out a little bit more. Yes, sir. You also have Mr. Mitchell?
That's so, my Lord, Mr. Dimitri Jean Paul Mitchell.
Yes.
Claim number SU 2021.
Yes.
CV 04756.
Yes, sir.
And his papers too are in order, my Lord. And I ask that you grant the order in terms of the fixed date claim form filed by Mr. Mitchell, and may you take the oath of office.
Yes, sir. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Mitchell may take the oath.
Go ahead.
I, Dimitri Jean-Paul Mitchell, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mitchell. Welcome to the profession. Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Have a very good day,
Lord,
sir.
just before I go, my Lord, you know, the applicants have all indicated that they will, according to their best skill and judgment. And so I implore each of them, my Lord, to pay particular attention to the word skill and judgment, because it really means to make considered decisions or come to sensible and rational conclusions. And as an attorney, we have to ensure that our best skill and judgment are utilized for the benefit of our clients and for the profession. May it so please you, my Lord.
Thank you very much, sir. Ms. Nareen Small?
May it please you, my Lord.
Yes, Ms. Small?
It's my pleasure to mention the matter of an application by Grace Melanie Harry.
Yes.
The claim number is 04872. The application is by way of fixed date claim form to be entered into the role and admitted to practice as an attorney at law. My Lord, I have perused the application and the supporting affidavit, and it appears to be in order, my Lord. If you so agree, then I would ask that you grant the order in terms of the application and to allow Ms. Grace Melanie Harry to take the oath of office.
Yes, Ms. Small, the documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Harry, Ms. Harry may take the oath. May stand and take the
Much
oath.
obliged, my Lord.
Yes.
I, Grace Melanie Harry, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Thank you very much, Ms. Harry. Welcome to the profession. Thank you, Ms. Small.
Much obliged, my Lord.
Mr. Hugh Wilson?
My Lord, may it please you, I beg to present the petition of Kamika Aishana Peterkin.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, go ahead.
And if my Lord so finds that the papers are in order, I'd ask my Lord to make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. May it please you.
Very well. Thank you, Mr. Wilson. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Peterkin may take the oath.
I, Kamika Aishana Peterkin,
do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Peterkin. Welcome to the profession. Thank you, Mr. Wilson.
And thank you, my lord.
Have a good day, sir. Thank you. Mr. Conrad, I'm sorry. Very well. Let me just check whether Mr. Conrad George is here. We didn't get a response from him. Okay, since there's no response, Mr. Vincent Wellesley. Mr. Vincent Wellesley, are you with us?
Please, you, my Lord, I am with you. It's a pleasure and a privilege to appear before you once again, my Lord.
Mr. Wellesley.
Hello, my Lord.
Mr. Wellesley, just wait one moment. Let me have them turn the sound down because having you with a microphone close to you is not a good thing for me. Yes, Mr. Wellesley.
Maybe you don't need a microphone when I'm speaking, my Lord.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Might I mention, my Lord, the applicant, Miss Ashika Moisha Robinson. My Lord, I have read her documents and I've read the fixed date claim form filed on the 23rd of November 2021. So too the amended fixed date claim form filed on the 26th day of November 2021. I've read her affidavit, and as far as I am concerned, all her documents are in order. If your lordship does not disagree with me, I ask you respectfully, my lord, to grant the order as prayed in her fixed date claim form and her amended fixed date claim form. May it so please you.
Very well. Yes, the documents are in order, Mr. Wellesley. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Robinson may stand and take the oath.
I, Ashika Moisha Robinson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Robinson. Welcome to the profession, madam.
Much obliged, my lord.
Well, thank you, Mr. Wellesley. Mr. Christopher Townsend?
Mr. Townsend is engaged, so I ask your permission to hold for him if it pleases you.
Oh, you are praying for Mr. Townsend?
I'm holding for Mr. Townsend, my lord,
Very
representing two applicants.
Which matter is this? Which of the ones you're starting with? Well,
the
which
first one, my lord, is Miss Shaheem Mahalia Dwyer, the applicant.
Yes, one moment for me, please.
Yes, my lord.
Just for our purposes, you have one or two matters for Mr. Townsend?
I have two matters for Mr. Townsend, my lord.
That's Miss Dwyer and
Miss Alvaranga.
Okay,
Miss
very
Daniela
well. Very well, we have both of those. So you're doing Miss Dwyer first. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you, my lord. My lord, I have read her documents, the fixed date claim form, and her affidavits, including affidavit of service, and I find them to be in order, my lord. If you agree with my view, my lord, I ask you kindly to grant the order as prayed. May it so please you.
Very well. The papers are in order, as you have indicated. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Dwyer may stand and take the oath.
I, Shaheem Dwyer, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much, Ms. Dwyer. Welcome to the profession, madam. Yes, Mr. Wellesley.
Much obliged, my lord, and finally, my lord, I wish to mention that the claimant applicant is Danielia Shanoy Alvaranga. I have read her brief, her documents, and I find the documents to be in order, my lord. If you so agree, my lord, I ask you to grant the order as prayed in her fixed date claim form filed the 25th day of November 2021. May it so please you.
Very well, Miss Alvaranga's documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. She may stand and take the oath.
Much obliged, my lord.
I, Denilia Shanoy Alvaranga, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Alvaranga. Welcome to the profession, madam.
Much obliged.
Very
That's
well.
the extent of Mr. Townsend's list, my lord. May it so please you.
Certainly, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Miss Days, Miss Charlon Days.
Grateful, my lord.
Yes, Miss Days.
The matter before you is SU 2021 CV 04849, application made by way of fixed date claim form on behalf of Jane T. Elaine Davis. In support of the application is an affidavit exhibiting all necessary qualifying certificates. I humbly submit the papers are in order, my lord, and ask that you so find. May it so please you.
Very well. Yes, the documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Davis may take the oath.
I, Dainty Elaine Davis, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Welcome to the profession, Ms. Davis. Good to see you again, ma'am.
Obliged, my lord.
Thank you, Ms. Davis. Mr. Michael Deans.
May it so please you, my lord.
Mr. Deans, forgive me. I didn't call you by the rank. Is it supposed to be general?
Not as yet, my lord, but I
in time.
Speak it into being, sir. Speak it into being. May it so please you, my lord. The matter before you today is the matter of the application of, and if I'm permitted, Major Andres O'Brien Pierce.
Yes.
That's claim number 2021 CV 04926, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, I have perused the documents and I have found that all the documents are in order. Yes. And therefore, in all the circumstances, my lord, I would ask that he be permitted to take the oath and be admitted to the role of attorneys at law, and that I be permitted, my lord, to robe Major Pierce.
Certainly. Major Pierce's documents are in order. The court will make the order make the order as set out in the fixed date claim form. He may take the oath and be robed.
I, Andres O'Brien Pierce, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much.
I'm obliged, my lord. Thank you.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Deans. Miss Hollis, Miss Jade Hollis.
If it pleases you, my lord.
Yes, ma'am.
I wish to adopt the short form in presenting the application of Tashana Natalie Grant to be enrolled and admitted to practice law in the island of Jamaica. The papers have been perused and they appear to be in order. And if you so agree, I would humbly ask your lordship for an order in terms of the fixed date claim form and that you invite Miss Grant to take the oath.
Very well. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Grant may take the oath.
I, Tashana Natalie Grant, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Very well. Thank you, Ms. Grant. Welcome to the profession, madam. Thank you, Ms.
Good
Hollis.
night to you, my lord. Thank you.
Very well. Counsel Ms. Carmelita Davidson. Ms. Davidson, are you with us? Very well. The next person I have then would be Counsel Mr. Emil Leibo.
May it so please you, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Leibo.
Yes. In this matter, my list consists of 3 applications, that being that of Patricia Doreen Monica Fisher, Zonia Marie Foster Forbes, and Sharon Ione Morris. Does your lordship have those matters on your list?
Yes, sir. I do have those matters.
Indeed. I'm grateful, my lord. Now, I would usually, as your lordship would know, be a stickler for the practice directions, my lord, which says, and I quote, "My lady, I beg to present the application of." But as I check section 4 of the Interpretation Act, the masculine includes the feminine, but the feminine does not include the masculine, my lord. So I will amend it accordingly, my lord, to beg to present the application, my
I'm
lord.
eternally grateful, Mr. Leibo.
Quite so, my lord, and I to you. The application of Patricia Doreen Monica Fisher.
Yes.
The practice direction indicates there is no need to go through the documents or give any other information, so I shall rest and in respect of this application, my lord.
Yes, the documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Fisher may take the oath.
Much obliged, my lord.
I, Patricia Doreen Monica Fisher, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Fisher. Welcome to the profession, madam.
Much obliged, my lord. Might I present the application of Zonia Marie Foster Forbes?
Yes, sir.
My lord, I beg to present this application that Mrs. Foster Forbes be permitted to take the oath and sign the roll at an appropriate time.
Very well. The documents are in order, as you've indicated. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mrs. Foster Forbes may take the oath.
I, Zonia Marie Foster Forbes, do swear that I will and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you, madam. Welcome to the profession. Yes, Mr. Leibo.
Much obliged, my lord. And the final matter on my list, my lord, that of Sharon Ione Morris. I beg to present Miss Morris's application that she be enrolled and admitted to practice as an attorney at law.
Yes, the documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Morris may take the oath.
I, Sharon Ione Morris, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Morris. Welcome to the profession. Thank you very much, Mr. Leibo.
Much obliged, my lord. That completes my list.
Very well, sir. Have a very good day.
Thanks and same to you, my lord.
Ms. Smith, Ms. Lisa Smith.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning, madam.
May it so please you, my lord, I have the privilege this morning of presenting 3 applications.
Sorry, a little bit louder for me, please, Miss Smith. I'm not hearing you so clearly. And that
My
my age
apologies.
hearing is one of the things that goes. Yes, ma'am.
My apologies, my lord.
Yes.
Is this better?
Yes, ma'am, that's better.
Very well, my lord. I have the privilege this morning, my lord, of presenting 3 applications.
Yes.
The first is that of suit number SU 2021 CV 04838, an application by Miss Annalise Ashley Bennett, my lord.
Okay, yes, ma'am. One moment for me, please. Oh,
Very well, ma'am.
that was the matter with, yes. We had spoken about it. Yeah. Very well, madam. The matter is in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
I'm much obliged, my lord.
Yes, Miss Bennett can stand and take the oath.
My lord, I ask that she be permitted to affirm.
Certainly, madam.
Much obliged, my lord.
I, Annalise Ashley Bennett, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Well, thank you very much, Miss Bennett. Welcome to the profession, madam. Yes, Miss Smith.
I'm much obliged, my lord. The second matter, my lord, is suit number SU 2021 CV 04840. It is an application by Shanika Sashea Bent.
Yes.
My lord, having perused her papers, the documents all seem to be in order. And if your lordship so finds, I would ask that you, I humbly ask that you grant the order as in terms of her fixed date claim form filed hearing.
Yes, ma'am. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Miss Bent may take the oath.
I'm much obliged, my lord. She too has asked to be permitted to affirm, my lord.
Certainly.
I'm much obliged.
I, Shanika Sashia Benz, do solemnly, sincerely, truly declare and affirm that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment.
Very well. Thank you very much, Miss Bent. Yes, Miss Smith.
I'm much obliged, my lord. And my lord, the final application is suit number SU 2021 CV 04839. It is an application by Mrs. Georgette Vanessa Bolton Smith to be admitted to practice as an attorney at law. My
Yes,
lord,
madam.
having perused the papers, the documents seem to be in order, and I would therefore humbly ask that the court will grant her application.
Yes, ma'am. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mrs. Bolton Smith may take the oath.
I'm much obliged, my lord.
I, Georgette Vanessa Bolton Smith, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Bolton Smith. Welcome to the profession, madam. Thank you, Ms. Lisa Smith. Thank you very much, madam. I think that is your list.
Yes, my lord. I'm much obliged.
Ms. Hamilton, Ms. Georgia Hamilton.
If it pleases you, my lord.
Yes, Ms. Hamilton.
I appear for the applicant to hear Hanif Thompson in the matter of claim number 2021 CV 04766.
Yes, ma'am.
My lord, I have had a look at the fixed date claim form and the affidavits in support.
Yes, ma'am.
If everything is in order, my lord, may Mr. Thompson be permitted to take the oath and be admitted to practice in the jurisdiction of Jamaica.
Very well, ma'am. The papers are in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Thompson can stand and take the oath.
I, Tahir Hanif Thompson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skills and judgment, so help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Thompson. Welcome to the profession, Mr. Thompson. Thank you, Ms. Hamilton. I think that is your list.
My Lord, that's the extent of my list. Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you very much. We ask counsel to turn off the camera unless they have actually been called and are about to address the court. Ms. Gulab, Ms. Terry Joy Gulab, counsel. Yes, madam.
If it pleases you, my lord, before you is the application of Miss Crystal and Therese Fleming, and that is suit number SU 2021 CV 04951, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, I've had an opportunity to review the documents, and to the best of my understanding, they're all in order. If the court is so in agreement, my lord, I will ask that orders be granted in terms of the amended fixed date claim form filed on the 2nd day of December 2021, my lord, and thereafter that Ms. Fleming be permitted to take the oath of office, my lord.
Very well. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the amended fixed date claim form. Ms. Fleming may stand and take the oath.
I, Crystal Ann Therese Fleming, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Thank you very much, Ms. Fleming. Welcome to the profession, madam.
I'm grateful, my lord.
Thank you, Ms. Gulab. Ms. Diane Thompson-Clark.
If it pleases you, my lord.
Yes, madam.
This is a momentous occasion on more than one levels. And I beg to present the application of Kyla Lisan Clark,
Yes,
suit number 2021 CV 04869. Miss Lisan Clark, Kyla Lisan Clark, wishes to be enrolled and admitted to practice. And I ask for your lordship's determination as to whether the papers are in order. And if so, for an order to be made in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Yes, Mrs. Thompson-Clark, the documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Clark may take the oath. Yes, may take the oath.
Very well.
If it please, I, Kyla Clark, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Ms. Clark. Welcome to the profession, madam. Thank you,
Much
Mrs.
obliged.
Thompson-Clark. I think
Much obliged.
That is your list, madam. Ms.
It is
Denise
indeed.
Christie.
If it pleases you, Lord, it is my pleasure to present the application of Mr. Richard Dean Bowes to be enrolled and admitted to practice. I have in fact...
One moment, please, Ms. Christie. There's a little bit of echo that you have there. One moment for me, please. Do you have a speaker on? Maybe you need to turn down your speaker slightly. That just went because it is echoing badly and you might have difficulties. All right, very well. Go ahead, Ms. Christie. Let's see how we can deal with this.
If it pleases you, Lord, it is my pleasure to present the application of Mr. Richard Dean Bowes to be enrolled and admitted to practice. I have in fact reviewed the documents, my Lord, and they appear to be in order. If your Lordship finds similarly, I ask that you make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form.
Yes, the documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Bowes may take the oath.
I'm glad, my Lord.
I, Richard Dean Bowes, do swear I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law, according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Well, Thank you very much, Mr. Bowles. Welcome to the profession, sir.
And with the permission of the court, my lord, might Mr. Jovan Bowles, the son of Mr. Dean Bowles, attorney at law, and roll his father, my lord?
I'm not hearing that, madam.
With the permission of the court, my lord, may the son of Mr. Richard Bowles, Mr. Jovan Bowles, attorney at law, roll him.
Certainly, madam.
I'm obliged, my lord. That's the extent of my list.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Christie. Mr. Walter Melbourne.
If it pleases you, my lord.
Yes.
Might I present to you Miss Anita Paulina Hall's application, suit number SU 2021 CV 04784. I have perused the documents, my lord, and they appear to be in order. And so we ask humbly that the order sought in the fixed claim form be granted, if it pleases you.
Yes, I've looked at the documents. The documents are in order. The court will make the order in accordance with the fixed date claim form. Ms. Hall may stand and take the oath.
I, Anita Paulina Hall, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment, so help me God.
Right. Thank you, Ms. Hall. Welcome to the profession, madam. Yes, Mr. Melbourne.
If you please, my lord, might I present to you Kevon Alexander Stevenson's application, suit number 2021 CV 04742. My lord, I have perused the documents as well, and I am of the opinion that they are in order. And so we humbly pray that the order sought in the fixed date claim form be granted, if it pleases you, my lord.
Yes, Mr. Alexander's documents are in order. The court will make the order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Mr. Kevon Alexander Stevenson. Mr. Stevenson may stand and take the oath.
I, Kevon Alexander Stevenson, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Very well. Congratulations, Mr. Stevenson. Welcome to the profession. Thank you, Mr. Melbourne. That is your list, sir?
Yes, my lord. Grateful.
Very well. Thank you. Ms. Kimika Hibbert.
If it so please you, your lord, might I mention the matter of SU 2021 CV 04832, Trish and Shakina Burrell Harriet.
Yes.
My lord, I have perused the documents and they appear to be in order. If your lordship so agrees, might the orders be granted in terms of the fixed date claim form and Mrs. Harriet be permitted to take the oath?
Yes. Yes, madam. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Burrell Harriet may stand and take the oath.
I, Treshan Shakina Burrell Harriet, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Well, thank you very much, Mrs. Burrell Harriet. And thank you, Ms. Hibbert.
Grateful, Your Honor.
Well, Ms. Vanessa Taylor.
Might it so please you, my lord? With your leave, it is my distinct pleasure to present to you the application of Mrs. Jolene Michaelia Archer, application number SU 2021 CV 04932. My lord, I have perused the papers and I respectfully hold the view that they are in order. And if you so find, my lord, I ask that an order be made in terms of the fixed date claim form, and that she be invited to take the oath.
Yes, madam. The documents are in fact in order. The court will make an order in terms of the fixed date claim form. Ms. Archer may take the oath.
I, Jolene Michaelia Archer, do swear that I will well and truly demean myself in the office and duties of an attorney at law according to the best of my skill and judgment. So help me God.
Right. Thank you very much, Ms. Archer. Thank you all counsel who have been here presenting persons, those persons who have been listening. We are at the end of the actual calling now. I know that we should hear from some persons. The president of the Bar Association, I know, is here, and I think that there should be a representative. I understood that the chairman of the General Legal Council may not have been here, but there would be someone representing him. Mr. Alexander Williams, I think we'd hear, well, firstly, could you just indicate who is representing the chairman of the General Legal Council?
My lord, I am.
Oh, Mr. Hilton?
Yes, my lord.
Very well, very well. Then, Mr. Hilton, I think I would allow you to proceed first, and then Mr. Williams after that.
Thank you, my lord. And thank you for allowing me to say a few words this morning on behalf of the General Legal Council. And with your leave, if I may address the new attorneys at law directly. I'm pleased, first of all, to welcome you, our new colleagues, to our profession, and to address you for the first time as fellow counsel. I know that for most of you, this has been a long, challenging road, and I congratulate you and the family members and friends who helped you reach this milestone. But I also want to make a few comments about the General Legal Council and the role that we play. I suspect that when someone mentions the GLC, many of you think about the disciplinary council, the disciplinary committee, and you say, I want to stay far from there. And so you should. But the GLC is much more than the disciplinary committee. In fact, I would say that our main function is not discipline. It is to assist attorneys, and in particular, young attorneys, to avoid the need for disciplinary action. The council offers assistance and advice, both formally and informally. There are many guidelines and useful information on our website. And if you are considering a course of action and you are unsure about its propriety, contact us. It might be anything from an advertisement you are considering using to a difficult client situation. Contact us or consult a senior colleague. A final bit of advice. Be involved in your new profession. Join a bar association. Volunteer to be part of one of its committees or one of the committees of the GLC. Take part in activities. There is much that you did not learn in the classroom and that you will not learn in a courtroom. Congratulations again, and have a great and fulfilling career at the bar. Thank you, my lord.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hilton. Mr. Williams?
May it so please you, my lord. Might I begin by congratulating all my new learned friends. I particularly wish to point out Mr. David Stone, who is the grandson of Her Ladyship, Mrs. Justice McIntosh. I single him out, my lord, because he happens to be my mentee. And if I might segue a little bit here as to one of the benefits afforded by being a member of the Jamaican Bar Association, a robust system of mentorship. And I would commend all of my new learned friends that have demeaned themselves today to take advantage of our mentorship program. Now, I deliberately stress the demean part of the oath, which each and every attorney at law has to say. And by demean, it means to conduct oneself or behave with no pejorative connotation to that word. I'd like to begin by saying, and if your lordship would permit me again, to address my new learned friends directly. I'm asking you all to be brave. Shakespeare said, "It is held that valor is the chiefest virtue and most dignifies the haver." I'm asking my learned friends to be brave, point out injustice even when inconvenient, act for the unpalatable client when it becomes necessary. You may even have to defend a cause that might be unpopular. It is the duty of counsel to be brave. I'd like also to point out that you are now professionals. And as professionals, it is according to your oath for you to demean to the best of your skill and judgment. Emphasis on your skill and judgment, not the skill and judgment of your clients, and not necessarily the skill and judgment of other attorneys at law. Yes, you must seek advice from your senior counsel or other counsel, but at the end of the day, you must act according to your skill and judgment. Remember your code of ethics. Always have them close to heart as well as in your mind. Those are the guiding principles that will keep you out of trouble and make you have a successful and happy career. Remember, as much as possible, the mores and customs of the profession. I know that at the Norman Manley Law School or the other law schools, you may not always be au fait with all the mores and customs. Again, I implore you to take advantage of the mentorship program that is afforded through the Jamaican Bar Association in conjunction with the Norman Manley Law School, so that you will become familiar with all those traditions, which will make your practice successful and you will be amiable with your other attorneys. The Jamaican Bar Association has provided for you a package which you can pick up at the robing room at the Supreme Court, which will assist you as to the benefits of the association and how you should conduct yourself as attorneys. So I would ask that each and every one of my new learned friends to attend at the robing room and pick up your package. If I might just end by saying, I wish you all a peace above all earthly dignities, a still and quiet conscience. May it so please you, my Lord.
Very good. Thank you very much, Mr. Williams. Mr. Hamilton, I understand, is going to respond, and then I will close with a few words. Don't worry, the words will be few. Yes, Mr. Hamilton.
May it so please you, my Lord Pusey. I am Siobhan St. Luke Hamilton. It is an honor to address this honorable court on behalf of my colleagues who have been enrolled as attorneys today. I am confident that my colleagues and I, now learned friends, share nothing but an overwhelming sense of gratitude to be here today, and I am humbled to convey our thanks. If I were to think of one word to describe this commencement of our legal journey, it would be unprecedented. I'm sure that none of us would have imagined that we would have completed an entire final year of distance learning, but yet we successfully completed and satisfied the necessary requirements to be here. This is unprecedented. It has been a roller coaster ride, from week-long quarantines to lockdowns, yet we still persevered. I'm sure that many of us have been looking forward to this day for many years, ever since we were told as little children, you know, you talk too much, you should be a lawyer. By our efforts in our studies, sleepless nights, and constant reading, we have now achieved this goal. We have now been forged in fire and are now equipped to further add to the integrity of law by adapting and growing with the technological advancements therein. My Lord Pusey, we thank you for presiding today. To the court staff, the registrar's team, we thank you for your efforts in ensuring that every I was dotted and every T was crossed. Your efforts culminated in a smooth execution today, and for that, we are most grateful. To the attorneys who are most kind enough to take time out of their busy schedules to call us to the bar, we thank you. Most importantly, I must thank our families, friends, well-wishers, and supporters who, thanks to the virtual switch, are now privileged to have been in online attendance today. You have all walked with us on our journey, and without you, we would not have been here. We thank you for the financial support, encouragement, and overall care and interest in seeing us realize our ambition. It is an honor to now be a part of this noble profession, to play our part in maintaining the system of justice that our country, Jamaica, land we love, may rely on, to have the opportunity to significantly impact the legal profession, like many others have done, like the late Nancy Anderson did as an advocate, who had represented to the Jamaican society some of the legal profession's highest ideals. As I close, my lord, I quote from the poem Ladder of St. Augustine by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. The heights by great men reached and kept were not attained by sudden flight, but they, while their companions slept, were toiling upward in the night. I say this to say that anything fortified by struggle emerges resilient, and today we are truly a testament of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. But my Lord Pusey, we humbly acknowledge that this is but the beginning of our journey at the bar. May it so please him, my Lord.
Thank you very much, Mr. Hamilton. Thank you very much, Learned Queen's Counsel, Mr. Hilton, and Senior Counsel, Mr. Alexander Williams. Thank you, all of you who have contributed, attorneys, tutors, family members. I think that the themes that we have heard are just so important. I'm sure you all want to go and celebrate, so therefore you don't want to hear very much of me. So I'm going to ask you an opportunity to say just 4 things. If you remember 25% of what I say, it may help you. The first thing that I want to say is just to follow on what Mr. Hamilton said, which is that if you consider this the end of your legal education, you're not going to be a good lawyer. No lawyer who stops learning when they leave law school excels. This is not the end of your legal education. This is the end of the beginning of your legal education, because your legal education is going to take off now. So the situation of toiling through the night hasn't ended with studying. It has just begun, as those in practice will tell you. That's number one. I want to say 3 other things that I think are important that the practice, if you are involved in the practice, would help you. The first one is to learn and listen. As I've said, you are continuing to learn, and it's important that you continue the journey of learning and educating yourself, but it's also important to listen. Listen to other attorneys, listen to how senior counsel present themselves. There are some who you will learn from in terms of what to do, and there are some who you learn from in terms of what not to do. But also listen very carefully to your clients, to your witnesses, and don't go in with preconceived ideas. So learn and listen. The second I want to say is to innovate, but imitate. You have a wealth of education, and you have ideas that persons senior to you can learn from. So don't be afraid of making a contribution. But also, you need to find out those who are doing things well and to imitate them. I don't mean imitate them to do the same thing they are doing mindlessly, but when you see somebody who is preparing in court and doing something well, you can try to do it in the same way. It's not a disgrace. Similarly, if you are in the commercial field and you see somebody who has a good practice, you can learn from them also, because there are new things that you can learn and understand. So I say learn and listen, innovate, and sometimes imitate. But I also said for the last thing, to prepare and to prepare. Even at this stage, even some of us who have been senior and who have a lot of gray hairs, we have to prepare, because no two cases are similar. And so therefore, it's important to ensure that you are prepared in terms of how you go into court. Don't assume that because you have done this matter before or something like it, that this is the same thing. Read, understand, and prepare your cases, and you will do well. Although the examples I've given are examples would seem to come from the arena of the courtroom, these are even more important for those of you who may not see a courtroom again for the rest of your practice. There is still a lot to learn, and there's still necessity to prepare. So I thank you all for being here. I thank you all for being part of the process. And just one moment for me, please. The registrar is reminding us that all of you who have been enrolled now and taken the oath, your official beginning of your practice is when you have signed the roll. So if you have gone through this wonderful ceremony, your parents and friends and your granny, who always knew that you're going to do well, has heard and seen all of this, and yet you forget to sign the roll, then this would all be for naught. So we ask you to sign the roll as soon as possible. It is available as of, the information will be emailed to you as to when you can come in and sign the roll. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. We can adjourn at this time.
Stand.